The synthetic biology pilot was undertaken in the UK, partly because in the UK RRI is quite mature, and also synthetic biology is quite mature, and therefore there was a base on which to build the pilots that we were proposing. And the first thing that we felt was that because the industry work is only part of the ecosystem actors, we created a governance, a dual structure of governance, where there was a group that simulated the different actors in the innovation ecosystem as a start point. So you had the research councils, the Synthetic Biology Leadership Council of the UK, civil society organisations, researchers and universities, and companies that agreed to participate in the Manchester and the UK pilot. And then the next level of that governance was those company organisations, and they were a micro business, a micro biotech business, a knowledge intermediary, a large government supported a ministry which had procurement and research and many different functions involved. They represented different kinds of company or industry actors, to show for us that it mattered what kind of differentiation there was below that heading of industry and how different organisations worked within that grouping. And each of them was asked to write a learning case study about what RRI meant for them in their own context, and to write that according to a kind of guideline or a template that we'd created. So the output, we hope, is learning case study vignettes, which will then help the governance layer above to work through what might be needed to standardise into, say, an accreditation process or certification process or an integrated reporting process for all companies and organisations that would incorporate RRI into it. And I would say that an exemplar of that was work we did with Cambridge consultants, who did as a case study for us. And they take a very particular role as a knowledge intermediary in the ecosystem, and the things that they discussed in their really interesting case study came from that perspective of being a knowledge intermediary, connecting and bridging different technologies, different clients, different positions in the innovation ecosystem. So that will be made a public document, and it was a really interesting exemplar of RRI applied in their particular actor case.